Promise TV. Be lifted.
Good morning, and how are you doing? Today is another day and we are here bigger, better and stronger. Mukwalo. Kansubire yonaje wekomedde oli bulungi. Tukomyewo te. This is the business treasure. Na tugenda buziba on how businesses do move, how they run. Oyinza okubanga olina business kyeyagala okubanga otandika. Munnange abagenyi bali wano ku business treasure on the Sunrise Show. It may be your very first time to be tuning in. The Sunrise Show runs every single weekday morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. from Monday to Friday, with Friday having a very exclusive business interview. But well, are you following us on our social media handles? That is at Promise TV UG on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as well. Maybe you know me right there. I do pray that the Lord's hand really touches you and heals you. If you woke up with good news, we really thank God for that. And well, today it's different. Ordering, those cars online, you're moving here to there, and today we have a different story altogether. Tina Mchala, she's called Jalia Chomohendo. She is the founder, or call her the MD or the CEO of Her Ride Travels. And well, talking about the experiences that are involved in car hiring, mwabagole sawa zonaba vonita ngabo, so car travels, and also maybe you want to have your, I don't know why we call it Uber, maybe for better understanding, or gale moto kangi genda kutwala for graduation, oba muchalo, oba kumukolo. Her Ride Travels bebantu abakugo in this. You may also want to start something similar. Let's dive into the conversation. Tula Okarire, Kawatisimbula Nene Mbozi. Good morning, Jalia.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Oliver Lonzi. Your tagline says safe and quality travels. Yeah. You know, when I got to know that you're in charge of this travel experience, I'm going to be muchala. When you started, weren't people quite afraid and saying, it's a lady?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's one of the challenges that we face. It's one of the challenges that we face in this sector. Yeah. Because it's male-dominated.
Chetofo.
Yes. But we are here to stay.
Mm-hmm.
We are here to. We are not.
I love that.
They need to get used to us. Yes. We faced a lot of challenges, but and the funny thing is these things don't just come from men. Yes. Even fellow women. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They look at us and they're like, nah, I don't want a car driven by a woman.
Gender stereotypes.
Exactly. They have these things of abakazi bavuga mpola, they can't drive fast, they can't maneuver in the middle of town.
That's swerving.
etc. But things have changed. When I started this business in 2020, this is not how things are.
Tell us more. Tell us more, Jalia.
Things have changed. Now, briefly to tell our viewers about Her Ride Travels so that they can understand the business. Her Ride Travels is a transportation company fully licensed to operate all around Uganda.
I love that.
Offering various services like airport transfers, bridal cars, safaris and up-country trips, executive rides, and using both genders as drivers, females and males. Yeah. Her Ride Travels, we have various car types, and some of our goals that we operate, like the foundation. Yes. Like my tagline says, we offer safe, quality, and professional travels. That is Her Ride Travels. Her Ride Travels started in 2020. Before COVID.
Okay.
Yes, it's 2020 before COVID. Now, prior to that, I had been working in the transport sector for a long time. So I had knowledge about the transport business, and also I had seen some gaps that I felt like they needed to be filled. Yes. Yeah. So when 2020 comes, I think COVID hit the travel industry first, because I remember we lost our jobs before the world came to a standstill. So as I'm home, your mind, we started thinking, we started being creative. Everyone was thinking, what do I do? And I'm like, but wait, I've always had this idea. Maybe it is time for me to work on it and actually implement it.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've been in the system. I know what is lacking. So 2020, I started Harriet Travels. I created a name, a logo. We were home. I didn't have money, that is true. But because I had the knowledge, I had the experience, and I had some connections.
Yes.
In the sector, in the industry. So it was easy for me to
To
get
start,
in there.
to have a ground.
To have
Jotandikirako.
a ground. Exactly, to start. So I didn't own cars, no. But I would sit down. I had a friend of mine who would help me create flyers.
Sure.
How do I travels with female drivers? Because I told him about my vision. We would create flyers, and I would use social media to market them. I would use my WhatsApp statuses, and then I would reach out to my long-time friends and clients and all that. So they got to know that, oh, she started up her thing. Now, I didn't have cars, but I had colleagues that had cars.
I love that.
So I was like, no, they will help me execute jobs. My job is to market, since I have the experience, get the jobs, and we shall partner.
Yes.
So I got driver partners, female driver partners, and we started working. 2020, there were about 3 ladies. But it was not easy. I had the vision, yes, but the path was quite rough.
Oh,
It
Jalia.
was rough. These are things that we talk about years later. They're like, oh,
How did I go through that? Yes.
So I didn't own cars, and then I didn't have set systems. I didn't have systems. I didn't have guidelines. I would just call my friends in a casual way. They're like, you know what? I have this job. Are you up for it? Let us do it. But still, I didn't go far from my vision of supporting women drivers.
Okay.
My drivers were women. I was working with women drivers. So it was casual. It was so informal. And because of this lack of order, sometimes we would end up disappointing our customers.
Yes.
Lack of communication and all that. Then I had another challenge of my network of drivers was quite small.
Compared to the demand.
Compared to the demand, compared to what people needed. I was working with about 3 female drivers, and then they had only saloon cars. Only saloon cars. So meaning things concerning vans, things concerning posters, I couldn't offer that service.
Yes.
So whenever I got a customer who wanted that service, I would refer them to other service providers. And then I had a challenge of, I was alone. I was the CEO, the graphics designer, the
Salesperson.
customer service agent.
Yes.
I was one. And let me tell you, sometimes it is so hard to properly deliver in all these different roles when you're one person.
True.
At some point,
You get tired.
At some point, you're going to fail in some aren't.
True.
Yeah. So also that one was a very, very big challenge. You would be in the field, and the customer is like, "Hey, I've sent an email. Why aren't you responding?" And sometimes you've not even moved with the laptop.
Yes.
Yeah. Or maybe the phone blacked out. So many challenges here and there. However, you know, these challenges they strengthen us.
Yes.
I think we have to be grateful
To God.
to God. And also appreciate the different challenges we face in life. Because every time you face a challenge and you go through it, that means that you've overcome. And next time you face such a challenge, you will know how to
Maneuver it.
So all these challenges that I faced, I overcame them. I became creative. I started thinking outside the box.
Yes.
That okay, if I have to be in the field to supervise the drivers, how am I going to handle? So I had to sit down with my drivers and set up guidelines. This is how you're going to move from A to Z.
Yes.
As I am handling administration, I need to be sure that even you're doing your part in the field. Yeah, so those were some of the challenges. And I went on, that was 2020, we went on like that up to about 2022. And then 2023 came. Now, between 2022 and 2023,
Yes.
I get married. I get married. 23, because my husband she has an idea. She's just lacking investment.
A push.
A push. He stepped in.
Wow.
He stepped in
He
and
found you ready. He found you with the idea, and you had birthed it.
He was already seeing me. I didn't have an office. I would sit in the sitting room on my laptop and we start working. So I was like, let me support this lady. 2023, he invests in me and I buy my first car.
Oh dear.
I buy my first car that I used to use for school pickups and drops. Now my services have now started expanding.
Growing, yes.
Growing. I will do the school pickups and drops myself. And then I went ahead, I registered my business and got all the licenses that I need to operate fully as a transport company in Uganda. 2023, I also went ahead, I set up systems.
Beautiful.
I started training the drivers. I went and looked for car suppliers. So 2023 is when my business of the business. So things have just kept on improving till today.
Wow, like that is really a very powerful, transforming story. Now, here, neighbors, why did you choose to call it Haride Travels as your business name?
Well, because as much as later we onboarded male drivers, the whole initial business model was to support,
Uplift the ladies
uplift
into
the
the
ladies.
sector.
Exactly. I felt like there was no safe space for female drivers. There was demand. Yes, they were there. The few of them were there, but there were few. If we wanted to bring in more people to do it as a profession, we needed to create a safe workspace for everyone. You get it? You know, and also, I think at that time, because I was also from my experience, it's one of the reasons that birthed Haride. You know, I was earning about 800,000.
That was before COVID.
That was before COVID. And then you're renting a house of about 250, 300. You remove transport, you remove meals. At the end of the month, you don't even have money for saloon. You have to call home for support. But then I would look at these guys that were working with us. I'd be like, but wait, in the night these guys are making extra money. On weekends these guys are making extra money. Meaning if I had a car, I wouldn't also be surviving on salary alone. I would be making some extra money to help me take care of my needs. So I imagine how many other girls out there are living like me. These days you find a lady has got a car loan. And her salary is cut half. She's receiving 50%. It's not even enough to take care of her needs. So what we do is, what I wanted and what we do at the moment is, I invite these ladies and I'm like, you have an asset. Let us use it to see that you earn some extra income and you live the life that you want. We've seen women that are in unhealthy relationships. And then they'll be like, when you tell them, you know what, why don't you get out? And they'll be like, but how am I supposed to live? I can't sustain my life. I don't have qualifications. I don't have any experience. And then I was like, but wait, driving doesn't need so many qualifications. Driving doesn't need you to have 1,000 skills. Go to driving school, get a license, come. We can get you jobs, we can connect you to cars. So my point is I wanted to create an environment for ladies where they can live a good life, where they can earn an extra income.
Beautiful.
Yes, and then we also have another example I can use is nursing mothers. Do you know that so many people, when they give back, they stay home for like a year taking care of kids? And then you find them broke. But this person can put the baby down for about 5 hours and run to the airport and come back.
Very true. And
make 50,000. So Haride, the whole point of Haride was to create an environment where women are able to balance their other aspects of life while staying financially stable.
Wow, I like the vision and motive. Jawatandika na Gamba. I'm going to support women. Kubanga. When I saw Haride Travels, I said, "Hey, it's a lady that is at the center stage of all this." Netwagala kubanga tutegera Jalia. Wawajita Haride Travels. Weren't you about the business name securing it and it being stolen from you?
It was, and so many people tried. So many people tried. But you see, they can steal the name, but they can't steal the vision.
True.
So, so many people wanted to steal it. It was a good name. It was a good name, and the people loved the idea. Because at first, when I didn't have money, I tried looking for support, looking for partners, looking for funders. And then you tell someone your idea, they'll be like, "That's a good idea." So at the end of the day, you realize, like later, you realize, oh, this person has actually gone to URSB. They won't actually register the business
Without
behind your back.
consent.
Yeah. So I stopped looking for investors and partners. I was like, I'm going to do it on my own with the little I have. Yes. But again, along the way, 2023, I registered it. So it's now mine fully.
When Chayogede Nogambante, you looked for partners, sponsors. At that point, were you fed up? Did they not come through for you? And you said, let me just settle with myself.
Well, some of them didn't believe in the idea. Some of them,
Oh, that's a nice one.
that's a nice one, but you know, people want things that have elevated. They don't want to start from the ground. So when you come and you don't have anything, I think they feel like they're going to put in a lot.
Yes.
So they'll be like, that's a good idea, but like they wouldn't
That
show.
but is more.
Exactly.
Or the extra support.
The extra support is not there. You're sharing proposals to them, but they're not responding. Then later I was like, no, let me reach out to women. Maybe they will understand where I'm coming from.
Yes.
But then one lady, like you said, actually wanted to steal the
Like
whole
the business
idea, the
name.
business. She had money. That one I read as fast as I could. Then others would come, but then I also met women who are like, no, that idea won't work.
They discouraged
They
you.
discourage me. They're like, women, no. People want fast. People love being driven by men because they are fast. They are good. They can handle that field. Yeah. We've seen women who drive motorcycles in town, borders. But they'll be like, no, a woman is weak.
She can't
She
navigate.
can't do that kind of job. So I also met those ones, and when I met about 6-7 people, I got fed up.
Wow. Nogambe, I'm done.
I said, I'm done. Let me build it at my own pace. Yeah. But also God had other plans.
You know, Jalia, abantu abasinga abatolaba, they usually think they need to go out of the way, do something extraordinary, go atula wasi n'ogamba because you had a history and experience in the transport system. I want you to help someone today ng'agamba njagala kubaako kye ntandika naye simanyi wa we ntandikira. Yes, that realization or the idea, conceiving an idea.
My advice would be look for a problem. Look for a problem and offer a solution. Yeah, I saw a problem in the transport industry. People wanted female drivers to transport their kids to school.
Yes.
They trusted women. People who hire out cars were like, we want women because women take care of cars. You'll never find a woman's car dirty like men's cars. So look for a problem and offer a solution.
Yes.
Customers will come to you. But again, if there's a chance of you working on something that you have experience over, go for that. Because when you do not have experience in something, usually things might be tough. Let me tell you, between 2020, as I was building this business, I started up a salon.
Wow.
And I didn't have any idea about salon. It was a business to me. It didn't finish 8 months.
Sorry.
So it's because I didn't have any idea about the
salon, how it
runs, nothing. So look for something. If you love it but you do not have experience, then invest. Go and they train you. Go to school. If you want to open up a phone accessories shop, go find someone and you first work with them, understand the business in and out.
Wow.
Yes.
To avoid mistakes.
To avoid mistakes.
Because you want something to go for a blast, nainga tomanye how it runs.
Exactly. You might end up making very huge losses, and then when employees get to know, even if you hire people that have experience in this field, when they get to know that our boss does not have knowledge about this business, they will take advantage.
Yes.
Yes. So get to understand so that you can also guide them. Right now in the transport business, even if someone comes and tells me, I fuel this car this much, I know how much most of these cars consume. I know that I have to drive this distance in order for me to consume this fuel.
Yes.
So it's not easy to lie to me.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
So understand your business before you venture into it. Yeah.
Understand your business before you venture into it. And isn't also that's something really very important before you put millions or hundreds of thousands of money into something that you haven't really done research into. But I want to ask you a deep question. At what moment were you hit and you said, all right?
It's third day.
Ow.
There's a time, that is I think around 2023, I had started expanding. So I get this job and customer. And you know, I used to market because I have experience in marketing. So I would go there and you're promising people heaven and earth. So they're like, let us give you a shot. So this lady is like, I have people going up country, please get me a coaster.
Yes.
I had my contact already. I reached out to him and he promised me he would get me a coaster. On the day of traveling, his phones are off.
I'm sorry.
And yet the customer had already paid me her money. Like, she really, really believed that I could deliver.
Yes.
So I'm panicking on the last minute, trying to get another coaster. Eventually I did, but the coaster I got broke down even before they got out of Kampala. So it was a very, very bad experience. And during that time again, I think I had a driver. That is before I set up systems. I got a driver, I gave him a job. Reaching Ginger, he told me, you know what? You told me Ginger Town, your client has gone out of Ginger Town. I'm leaving them here. I'm dropping them.
That was
here.
something bad.
It was bad. So I'm pleading with him, please don't leave them there. Bring them back. He's like, you're going to add me money, you're going to double. But then there's no, I'm going back to the client. I'm like, you're going to double.
Yes.
So, and then I didn't have money in my own pocket to give him. So it was so stressing and exhausting mentally at the time. That I was like, you know what, let me first chill, maybe until I'm able to get cars of my own that I have control over.
Yes.
And I think after that I paused on marketing for about 2 months.
Oh dear.
I paused for about 2 months, but then after that, you know, when you're passionate about something, after that, after like 2 months, I was like, no, I am coming back. I'm coming back, but this time, I coming back with solutions.
Yes.
So if their driver said he's going to drop off my customer in Ginger, how do I make sure that it doesn't happen again?
Yes.
Yeah, going forward, maybe I need to talk to clients so that they give me the actual locations where they are going to help me cost well. And also I need to communicate to the drivers properly that, you know what, regardless of what happens in the field, come back and we sort it out. Never abandon the client on the journey.
Wow.
It is so unprofessional. So I started now having one-on-ones with my drivers. Instead of just making phone calls the way I was doing before, I would meet them and we would talk and I would explain to them how things are working. I would tell them my expectations.
Yes.
If we are going to work together.
I love that.
Yes.
It must have been a tough one, you know?
It was, yeah.
And what are some of the lessons Jalia Zewandia Gade to go back and change, or probably didn't have the knowledge at that time?
Let me just say that I think I entered the business when I was a little bit
excited.
So I didn't do enough research. You know, there are so many organizations, not in the country but outside the country, that have the same business model. So I had to sit down and first make research how these companies are operating, which services are more like because I mean, if I'm going to empower women, if my drivers are going to be women, then you have to be doing something that favors women. Yeah,
True.
Yeah. So I think I didn't do enough research when I was starting, and that's why I have faced all these different challenges along the way.
Yes.
Also, again, you know, it as right now I've accepted that it's okay to actually ask for help. Instead of trying to do everything
Die
alone
alone.
and end up making mistakes,
Yes.
I would have asked for help from my colleagues. Yeah, there are always people in our families and in our networks that are willing to offer some small help for free. Yeah, so I would have asked for help. Talk to people; they can guide you.
Yes.
Yes, because you never know who's going to be like, you know what? Last time I boarded this vehicle, there was a female driver, and she had this and this and this and this.
Yes.
Because at first, now for instance, let me give an example. Security wise, ladies when they are driving, they need to be, security has to be a little bit tighter than for men. And at first, I would even give them jobs at night, which was not safe. And then one time I met someone who was like, you know what? Buy your driver's pepper spray.
Was there an incident that ever happened at one point X?
Yeah, there's a lady, a tour guide that went up country and she was killed from there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a lady. So after that we were discussing, and then he mentioned, it was like, how are you keeping your drivers safe when they're in the field?
Yes.
You say you're creating a safe workspace for women, but how are you ensuring that they're actually safe when you give them customers?
This person is awakening your mind.
Exactly. I'm like, oh. So it was like, buy pepper sprays. He gave me that idea. I actually went ahead and built it. We bought pepper sprays. I tried to get all the contacts of police officers around the town, so that when something happens, you can easily call someone. You're like, this is happening in your area. Can you please help me check it out? And then we also improved communication between us administration and the drivers. Constantly know where they are. If I give you a job going to Mavira, I need to know. And then we installed trackers in
the cars.
all the cars.
Wow.
So that I know if someone is parked somewhere for like 2 hours, you're like, what's happening? Is she okay? You give her a call. If she doesn't pick up, look for someone nearby. You're like, go and check on this lady. She has been parked there for a long time. Yeah. So we increased our security system.
I love that.
Around the company and for our drivers. Yes.
Jali, I'm looking at you and saying, wow, you know, this requires someone who has an extra muscle, you know, and also taking the lead of women. Usually, what we're being told businesses to grow, others say consistency, others say customer service. But in this particular sector of transportation, what do you think is the king?
Customer service is very, very important. Like I said in my goals, professionalism is very, very important. At the moment there are so many people who are doing driving.
True.
So many people are doing driving, but are they doing it on a professional level? I, for one, some time back I used a vehicle from some company, and the driver came putting on shorts. I found it extremely unprofessional that you're going to work and you're dressed like that.
Yes.
So professionalism, customer care, know how to handle customers. You see, now for us, service-based business is more about how are you handling me. It's not about the product. It's not a product. They have to know how it's going maybe to react. If it's food, how is it tasting? Is it good? Is it giving me allergies or not? But for service, it's about how are you handling me? Do you communicate on time?
Yeah.
Do you deliver on time? Are your cars clean? How are your costs?
Yes.
Are they friendly? Do I get value for my money? And the funny thing is, people don't even mind paying a lot of money. No, they just want good service.
Yes.
Yes, I think that is one thing that actually came out of the whole pandemic situation. People want convenience and quality services.
True.
They are willing to pay. Yes. So that is customer service, professionalism, and customers will be happy.
Very beautiful. Dalia Chomohendo. She is the MD of Haride Travels. Mukwano, gwatoyenzeko twasimbudde dda era nga tugenda buziba on how this business runs. You could be one of those people that really want to start a business like this. I want you to take this opportunity, of course, a number 074645 okusindika ekibuuzo kyonna ky'olina oba endowooza yo. Jalia agenda kubanga kiddamu, or tag us on our social media handles at Promise TV UG on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as well. But let's dive back into the conversation. Jalia, there are things that you find sometimes bikwewunyisa. What has been one of those things that has blown your mind?
In my business?
In your business.
The rate at which they undermine women drivers.
Tajja kusobola.
Even on the road when we are driving, I myself have been a victim. Someone comes and they literally enter your lane. They enter your lane and you hoot, you park. Of course, you just park and you're like, please, you pass. But it is so wrong because sometimes I feel like they don't do these things. They do these things because we are women. We go to garages to repair our cars. And you look at these mechanics that want to take advantage
of you
because they think we do not know. But you see, by the time I entered this business, I've also learned some things in these vehicles. It's my asset. This is my business. It's a car. So I will know when a tire is worn off or not. Such things here and there.
Yes.
Yeah. So the rate at which men undermine women drivers because they feel like it's a male-dominated
space. Industry.
It is not. These things have to end because right now the numbers of women drivers have increased.
Yes.
When you go to the airports, banji. When you go to these other taxi companies, women are there. They are working. They are doing it as a profession.
I love that.
Yes.
Wow. Jalia, katukuma kafananye nti ndi client nzize njagala motoka. Ezabagole. And I'm like, hello, Jalia Harides. I want motoka ezabagole. Njagala Mark X. Yes. Over Range Rover.
Oh well, it would be a pleasure to hear from you. I love hearing from customers. I would first try to understand what exactly you want for your wedding. You want a Range Rover, which color? What is the theme? Do you want something oyagala kintu kya wansi or you want something grace?
Yeah.
Those are things we need to understand the customer's needs before. Of course, you might come when you want a Range Rover, when it will not work for you. Sure. And then after I understand where your wedding is going to be, a customer will tell you, I want a Range Rover. Nenga, where they are going, possibly the road is so bad. And some of these cars are so delicate or they are so low that it will get spoiled. So when you tell me, I will advise, I'm like, you know what, considering what you've told me, this is what I suggest. That one will not work because of this and this and this.
Yeah.
I suggest we go for this. Why? Because I also give you my reasons as to why I think it's good. Then I give you room to weigh and see if it will work or not.
Wow. Okay, so here's the questions. Let's take a question. This one says, what is it like pulling yourself every day in such a sector that is male dominated?
Passion.
Passion.
Yes. One, I love serving. So customer service is there. Two, I love helping. So the fact that I'm helping women better their lives, that's a point. Three, I love transport. I love driving. I tell people I love driving. I get out of office and I go to the field. I love transport as an individual.
I love
so
that.
Even when things put me down, you're like, you brush it off. I get up the next morning. And also again, I've spent how many years in this business? So right now I can't look back. I just have to push
Harder.
and make it work.
Wow.
Yes, I can't waste all these years. I have to push and make it work. Yeah, so you don't have to give up.
Oh, Jalia, tugambye passion is key. Nti okola ekintu ky'oyagala, it helps you at the end of the day. Okay, let's take on the next. How do you do your pricing?
We benchmark against our competitors because you need to
Naye
be
Jalia,
competitive enough.
oluzungu lulungi kati akagamba benchmark oba kategeeza ki?
Kategeeza, we compare our prices to our competitors.
Yes.
You do not want to overprice. Yeah. Then again, no tuya wansi no bala bichi byoteka mu mulimu. What are you putting there? The fuel, wear and tear of the car, yeah, labor of the driver. You know bigata. Then you get the rate. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, before we take on the next question, me, I'm curious to know how you separate your personal finances and business money.
That's a very, very challenging thing. And most young entrepreneurs, I think, have faced it. I, for one, I faced it.
Yes.
But it's very, very, very important for an entrepreneur to separate business money from personal money. If you want to have a good financial health, it's very important. I struggled with it, and you would have capital at the end of that day. You have a wedding, relatives getting married.
Child is sick.
You're pulling out money from the business, and it's affecting your operations this side.
Yes.
Or they are saying customer is paying you and they send money to your personal number. Next thing you're taking it for lunch. So what I did, I opened up a bank account. I also went to Airtel Money. I think Airtel Money has that account, company, Airtel Money, something. So I request all my customers to pay using company accounts.
Yes.
Do not send money to me. No. Then number two, it's important for an entrepreneur to pay themselves. Okwesasulako wewe omusala, because you are working. Every time you just operating wofunire kizibu ogirayo sente.
Yes.
I don't think it's healthy. Wewe omusala. So me, I put myself on a list of employees. I get a monthly fixed salary.
I love
and
that.
I have to plan for it. As an entrepreneur, yes, so oyinza okubeera unoga manage this amount of money to solve this problem. Kangende nzijjeyo. But you must have discipline to put it back. To put it back when you get money, or at the end of the month when you're going to pay yourself. Take it that you got advance.
Yes.
And pay it back.
Wow.
Me as Jalia, I separate business from my personal life. Business is a different entity and I am a different entity. And then I have an accountant at the moment who really holds me accountable.
Wow.
You do not just go and get money. Yes.
Jalia, where you get the coach at the starting, before COVID, you used to sit in the living room. No gamba nti office yeri waneno. So was not tutya.
Right now I have an office. It's located in Nansana, Hoima Road, Kate Mary Plaza, room 1, floor 1, room 1.
How do you feel?
Oh my goodness, it's an achievement. The day I got an office, I went there and I prayed. I thanked God because for a long time, I wanted to have a home for my business.
Yes.
Because when the business we are in, when you don't have a home, I used to lose customers. They'd be like, where are you located? I want to come and visit you. Yeah, so they take it that, no, this one, so when you have an office, people respect you. Yeah, people, they come and inspect your offices. They're like, okay, this is a legit business, so we can work with them. We are sure they are going to deliver. Yes.
Wow, that is so lovely. Katwaleyo kibuzo wane kirala. This one says akwetaze akufunacha.
We have a website, www.harrightravels.com. Then someone can send us an email on harrightravels@gmail.com. And they can also give us a call or send messages on 0700726733 or 0743272565. We work 24/7. Anytime you send a message, it will be seen and responded to.
Wow. You which month did you say you started?
The month. In 2020, early 2020, I think around Feb.
Why celebrate his anniversary today over cake in Natok? Weekend, you need to, because every year is a year that she goes by and you have, you know, conquered so much. Jalia, tunatero kubanga tumaliriza, but I want to hear your thoughts on abachala abetuddeko. At first we had said people who are looking for what to start and how to start. Naye abachala abakyetuddeko nga they're still, you know, I still have my 9-to-5 job, so it's a business nja kirowoozaako bwenjagadde. Gw'olowooza n'omuntu afiirwa ki?
Business has its challenges. You have to come when you're ready. Sometimes things are really, really tough. But a 9-to-5 can go anytime. We lost jobs in COVID. We didn't expect that.
Sure.
We were home, so you do not have to put all your eggs in one basket. As you're having your 9-to-5, start up something else. Yeah. Sometimes when you listen to these motivational speakers, they tell you try to get 8 income streams. It might be small, something giving you as little as 5,000 a day. But in a week, that is around 60, for 6 days, that is 30,000 that you're not earning. So as you have your one business, if there's an opportunity for you to create something else, go for it.
Yes.
And the lady that is out there and you're not working, there is a lot of power in being financially stable.
Yes.
Trust me, there are so many people who are in unhealthy relationships because they are financially strained.
Tugendeyoko katono.
Unhealthy relationships, I mean women who are in abusive marriages, young girls who are in abusive relationships.
I'm just here because you can still cover the needs.
Sina sente za rent. Sina mulimu. But they are being beaten every day. Do not wait to lose your life. Start some things. But if you are financially stable, you actually would have the courage to be like, this is not for me. Let me walk away. But because you, Ogamba, how am I going to live? Where am I going to leave my kids? No, Guma. But that is not it. Me, I don't support it.
Yes.
Hang in there, yes. But try to better your life. So that even this man will see value.
Yes.
Because when he sees value in you, Sanga, he will also, you know, improve the way he behaves with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. You know, it's great insight, Kubanga Abataba Singer. They're overwhelmed probably with responsibilities and then they tend to okugamba njira negama mu relationship when ebitujja kuterera, and they forget that they still have hands, they still have brains okubanga batandika kyonna kyebandyagadde okutandika. Jalia ekisembayo njagala okutegeera people who, like, how do you go through tough days? Because everyone has a tough day in business. How do you pull yourself out of that?
Prayer. Siva kumavivi. I pray for my business, and when things are tough, I pray. I ask God to give me peace, to give me strength, and to push. There are times when I wake up and I don't even go to office. Not ule waka. And you're not even working. You're just there thinking about life. There are times when business is really, really tough.
Yes.
But then, right now, me, I look at the investment. I'm like, I can't give up. Yeah. So you have actually to even think outside the box. No gamba, okay, what is happening? Business is slow. It's January. How can I improve it?
Yes.
Yeah. I've been using social media to market. No gamba bana nedda kati tetuda buli omagene mu field. Go look for people tugende ba customer we bali wetu batubanonyeza.
You don't let weeks biri mutuddawo ba customer bagenda kuja.
Ba customer omugenda bajja. If social media is not working, you've been using it, then think outside the box. Tukoze tutya. What are we not doing? Yeah? Or what can we do different to get different results? You can't do the same thing over and over again and you expect something different. If social media online marketing is not working, so ko biveko genda ku ground. Go look for customers where they are. And right now in my company, that's no one sits in office. Fena tugenda mu field and we come back to give reports.
Era tuli wano ku Promise TV.
Tuli wano sawa.
Bannange Jalia bani wandiagadde okutumirako nga tetunnagenda.
Well, first of all, I send greetings to my husband. He has been my greatest support system.
He takes in all the shock.
Everything. You even wake him up at 3 a.m. You're like, Soko Zukuke. You disappointed a customer. Let us brainstorm. How do I go through it? And you brainstorm and eventually you get a solution.
Yes.
Then I have my friends who are watching, who shared my flyer in their groups. Dear viewers, if you're looking for transport services that you deserve, not the ones you're getting, the transport service that you deserve, the one that is good, safe, comfortable, professional, please think of Harride Travels. We are located in Nansana, Getmere Plaza, floor 1, room 1.
Now about business, amagezi go balekedde.
Bana consistency about business. Consistency is very, very important.
Yes.
Because from the initial stages of my business, social media posting, or whatever likings, or what people have commented, I post.
There are those people who will keep watching.
Exactly. And after like 6 months, someone calls you, they're like, Uncle Abotero posting in a business, come. I have a job for you. Consistency is let people know you for your brand. Let people, whoever sees me, they'll be like, this is her ride. She's in transport. Every day I post my business everywhere I go. And every opportunity I get to discuss my business, I will discuss it. Yes.
Make sure you're consistent. Have a support system, Vincent support system. And at some point. And you get slapped by situations and probably you back off all three in the towel. No gamba, and Jalia, someone needs to be part of business groups. Exhibition.
As of groups, they are very, very important because these days things have changed. You know, they say that the biggest market here is a satisfied customer.
Wow.
These days businesses come through referrals. So network as much as you can. Enter these groups and yet and again women's groups of recent I think they want to uplift women.
Who is it specialized as transport?
Exactly. So they train us. You learn. No man is an island. You need to go out there and learn from fellow business people.
Yes.
Know what they are facing, discuss the challenges, and because when you share ideas, you realize that you people are having the same challenges. If you're not making money, the other person in baking is not making money.
Yes.
But how can you brainstorm and see how to get out of these situations you're in? So these groups, they train us, they share opportunities, funding opportunities, mentorship opportunities. So you learn. And you know, there's a fellowship I went to, and a very important lady gave us advice. She said, always remain a student. You will learn a lot.
Yes.
Keep learning. Be open to being taught.
Yes.
Oja kuiga, and you'll be so knowledgeable. Yes.
Wow, Jalia magezi onako all that we have shared has been in depth. Jackie Mulaba Wanagamba, thank you for the show. It's been very lovely, and also we want to say thank you. Okay, kumacha. No kujanga twakazuku ko bujonjo tubujeko no gamba kanzije nsomese kanzije njigirize kanzije abantu mbazemu amanyi abachala abali eyo. We can do it. Nze kimanyi kusaawe do omuntu abadaine motoka mo parking obange baddawo for months and months kagamba ne sentence eta kanenga they have never obongo tebuzukangako ugamba ate ne motoka esobola kola ki esobola okukolera center. So we want to thank you so much. much. It's been so lovely having you on the Business Treasure right here on the Sunrise Show. Era tweyongera okubanga tukwagaliza birungi.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jalia. Oh, mkwana atulaba. It's been amazing. Emotoka zizo, the Range Rover, Regan Wetegeke. So, well, friends, I do have an amazing team here. I do have Bonita Nakabuye. I have Vincent Odipio, I have Regan Rukundo. This is the team that makes the show successful, and njagala kubanga mbebaza extensively. Now when na aliye yatulaba oyinza okubanga ogamba Angel njagala kujja ku Sunrise Show njogere ku business yange oba njitwale ku ddaala eriddako, kozesa namba eno wammanga eri 074 mukaaga ana ataano mukaaga 074 mukaaga ana ataano mukaaga. Tujja kuba tukutuukirira eyo yonna gy'oli oba tujja kuba tukuleeta wano ku Promise TV. Kankwerekereze. Bye bye for today. We'll be catching up tomorrow. See you. Stay tuned on Promise TV.
Promise TV.